Hi, this is Valiant Val with the DDPY. This is my mindset, my why, and I apologize if I read most of this. I just don't really do well on the cuff, so here goes. Why am I doing this? Why am I committing to a daily wellness program like DDPY? I'm almost 65. Some would say it's too late for me. That's scary to me because mentally and emotionally, I don't feel 65. I still emotionally and mentally feel like I did when I was a young adult. A little older and wiser, to be sure, I hope, but intrinsically, the essence of who I am. The same person on the inside as I was back then. But I certainly don't feel the same physically. Someone recently called me elderly. It was a shock to my system, a rude awakening, and it stopped me in my tracks. Me? Elderly? I guess from the eyes of someone in their 20s or 30s, I do look elderly. I'm overweight. I'm definitely from a different generation. My hair is gray, which I'm going to fix. My body is battered and injured. I move slowly, and I have limited mobility. And you know what? They're right. I'm on a road that is aging me faster than I want to. And each and every year, it only keeps getting worse. I gain more weight. My hair gets grayer. We'll see. My body stiffens up due to inflammation and pain, and my movements continue to stiffen and slow down even more. Yes, I am becoming elderly. I can't keep up with my children and grandchildren the way I'd like to. The pounds keep piling on. My blood pressure keeps increasing. My metabolism keeps getting slower. My blood sugars keep rising. And the saddest part of all, my husband misses his wife of 75 pounds ago. How did I get here? Being raised in a large family, you ate what was on your plate, and more if it was available, because you were always hungry. Always. Being raised in a dysfunctional home, where emotional eating, hiding food, and binging when possible became the normal thing to do. The oldest of 7 children, moving 10 times and going to 9 schools by the time I was in grade 9. I was always the shy one, the quiet one outside the home, and always the one fighting the hardest to be heard inside the home. Parental neglect, sibling hostility, and verbal abuse eating away at me from the inside, and being taught like everything was happy and well and perfect on the outside, no matter if you felt like you were dying on the inside. Being taught by my parents, do as I say, but don't do as I do. Being a tall, big girl, my dad nicknamed me his little Amazon woman. I always was asked to lift more, carry more, do more, because I supposedly had the body to do it. My father influenced body dysmorphia in a developing teen, who looked at women's bodies rather than their souls. Having a husband who, in spite of vows of for better or for worse, became more distant from me with every pound gained, sending me into years of sadness, anger, and depression. And my response? Eating out of that anger, sadness, and depression. I'd been diagnosed with PCOS, had trouble with fertility, and had a couple miscarriages. Having a car accident in 2005 left me with a 3-level spinal fusion and currently 2 herniated discs. 2 shoulder surgeries, an Achilles tendon surgery gone awry, and other problems, precancerous conditions, gallstones, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, complications with menopause, hormones, and unprecedented weight gain. Life, and you've all been there. That's how I came to be here. And I'm here, trying not to just play the part, but be honest, vulnerable, and real. Something I heard in a DDPY testimonial recently just slapped me in the face. Another DDPYer said that they were one bad day from ending it all. That's exactly where I've been. So many times my thoughts have gone to where, how, when. Scary thoughts, scary places. What DDPY is giving me is hope. That is why I am doing this. DDP said that there are one of three reasons I'm probably where I'm at. 1, my body's been beat up. 2, I'm overweight. 3, I'm getting that age on. Well, there's not one reason I'm here. There's actually all 3. Yesterday, with my chiropractor's permission, I did beginner on the app. Beginner kicked my butt. But, no pun intended, I'm going to keep going until I can master all the moves well enough to graduate to beginner, then intermediate, then advanced, and then extreme. I want to eventually become a certified instructor that can help other aging boomers like me, to give them hope that there's more life to live. I love the 3-pillar mindset: fitness, nutrition, and obviously mindset. It's like a 3-legged stool. The 3-legged stool is a symbol of stability. The simple stool brings balance to its user when 3 legs remain strong, regardless of the conditions in which it's being used. Weaken or eliminate one leg, and the stool fails, taking the user out of balance. I've been on diets and focused on nutrition, but not on fitness and mindset. I've focused on mindset and not focused on nutrition and fitness. Now I'm addressing fitness and the neglected areas of nutrition and mindset. It's a winning combination for sure. It makes me think of a Bible verse that I love. It's from Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 12. An enemy may be able to defeat one person, but two people can stand back to defend each other, and 3 people are even stronger. They are like a rope that has 3 parts wrapped together. It's very hard to break. Fitness, nutrition, and mindset. An unbeatable combination. You just watch. My story is about to change. I'm not going to be a victim any longer. That's why I'm calling myself Valiant Val. It's my fighting name. Valiant describes someone who is very brave, or bravely determined, which is more like me, especially when things are difficult or the situation gives cause for no hope. So watch this valiant warriorette, determined bravely to rise above her circumstances, physically and emotionally, to become a champion, to believe in herself, to lose the weight, to regain strength, flexibility, and mobility, and to be healthy in all the ways that matter. I still love you, Tommy, for better or for worse. DDP says that it's all about mindset, the little voice inside, the story you tell yourself, joined by fitness and nutrition. Thank you, DDP, for leading by example, for creating the list and showing us the way. It's a great roadmap. For lifting others up, and for inspiring hope in each and every one of us, not to only change our lives, but to own our lives, to never underestimate the power we give ourselves when we believe in ourselves. Thank you, DDP. I've got this with your help. Bang! See you later.